on seeing pictures of college graduations and knowing that the past few weeks have been finals time at colleges, I was thinking of my own college days and how we would try to learn a semester full of class in the last 2 nights before an exam. Obviously, we weren't learning, we were memorizing material to give back to an exam. Probably didn't retain too much. It was a very, in a way, selfish motive. Not to learn for the good of learning, but to satisfy the person correcting the exam. The letter of James today talks about 2 different types of wisdom. The type that is more selfish, is more meant to embarrass people and show how smart we are, and to instill jealousy. Though the other one is the wise and understanding. They show themselves by a good life and humility that comes from wisdom. It's that difference between wisdom and knowledge. Knowledge and wisdom are both gifts of the Holy Spirit. Knowledge is that intellectual, where wisdom is that innate gut understanding. I think of my 18 years of priesthood today as I celebrate my anniversary. And I know that I went to my first parish in Revere with a lot of knowledge from the seminary. Over 18 years, that knowledge has helped me to gain wisdom. The wisdom that comes from pastoral experiences, the things you can't read in books, the things you can't write essays about in exams. The wisdom to know what to do, the wisdom to ask God in prayer for help when you need help. We all can talk about things we can learn. As I say, an atheist could get a doctorate in theology. But it's one thing to know about God, and it's another thing to know God. It's one thing to be able to regurgitate chapter and verse theology. It's another thing to share one's experience of their relationship with God. Wisdom can be good, but it can be dangerous as well. When it's meant to show people selfish ambitions or jealousy, probably not that gift of the Holy Spirit. When wisdom is used in humility, and shown by a good way of life, that's what we strive for. As it has been said, I believe, by St. Francis, when he commissioned his friars to go and preach the gospel, and if you need to, use words. We can show more by how we treat people, how we act, than we can in reciting Christian doctrine by rote. It's better we recite them with our actions and show people through wisdom and understanding a humility that only can come from God.